Hey out there to all you boys, girls, and everything in between and outside those parameters. This is Logan with Men in Transition coming to you this Friday about why trans men are not trying to steal your girlfriend, although trust me, we totally could. I myself had to wear a girl disguise for 20 years. I know how they think, I know how they act. I could totally steal your girlfriend, but my point for today is that I do not want her. So let's start with the big picture. There are 3.5 billion men on the face of the earth right now. Don't know if that's actually true, but we'll call it a near fact and move on. 3.5 billion men. Think about that for a second. 3.5 billion people can't agree on anything regardless of gender. Let's try an example. All men pee standing up. Not true. My husband's always liked to sit. I'm sure other guys do too. Doesn't mean that they're wrong, it means they have other preferences, which, speaking of preferences, leads me to today's point. Not all guys like girls. Guys, trans men are just men. Men who got screwed at birth. I try to think of it as a hormone imbalance that made me develop along a different path than I would have, but my point is that we're all just men, and not all men like girls. A lot of men like girls. A lot of men like guys. Some guys like guys and girls. Some guys don't like guys or girls, just want to be left alone. And I'm saying that that's okay, and that not everybody has to conform to the guys are going to go after girls stereotype. Personal story, I have a vagina, and I think it's icky. I don't want anything to do with it. I think it's gross. So why would I go out there and find other vaginas? Spoiler alert, I don't. I've always loved guys. Oh my god, I used to feel such shame over how much I liked gay guys because I was a female-bodied person and there were certain expectations of what I would be attracted to, and it wasn't gay guys. I had to deal with that for a really long time before I decided screw it, I am one. I'm married to a guy. I love him just so much. He's the sweetest, most supportive man in the world, and it just cracked me up when one of the first things a friend of mine asked as I was coming out to him as a trans man was, "Are you guys going to get a divorce?" No. We love each other. Shouldn't that be more important than how our parts fit together? I love him, he loves me. I like guys, he likes guys. It works out. There's an idea in the world that is known as infinite diversity and infinite combinations. And some of you out there just peg me as a nerd, and you're right, but it's beside my point. The idea says that when you've got an infinite number of people, and in the fullness of human history, both past and future, we have had or will have had an infinite number of people. You have a different number of ways that things can happen. And that means anything. Different combinations of parents create different children. Different experiences can lead the same person down different paths. There are an infinite number of combinations of different sexual and gender identities, and an infinite number of ways that people relate to the people they want to have sex with. And that's why it bugs me when people think just because you're a guy, you're going to go after girls. Look at me. I was a pretty butch girl. Everybody thought I was a lesbian. I hated that. Girls are not my thing. I've never been into girls. But because guys would talk to me and get the feel that I wasn't the kind of thing they were going after, because they didn't know I was a guy, and at the time I didn't either, I got labeled a lesbian, which was hella annoying. I'm going to leave you today with a quick fact. Trans people were not originally part of the LGB alliance, because gender identity and sexual identity are separate issues. But because they were all fighting for the same rights, human rights, they teamed up. Trans people exist on the same sexual spectrum of gay, straight, bi, queer that cisgendered or non-trans people do. We're the same as any other guys, and that means we get to make the same choices about who we date and who we feel attracted to. Thanks for talking with me today. My name is Logan, and I hope you learned something.